What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another episode. It's about noon and the weather is super nice. I am wearing a comfortable hoodie and just on sites today, site visits. So I'm trying this new thing where I try to wake up at 5 a.m., 5:30 and start my day off earlier. I read a lot of books, talk to some good friends who do this routine, and it gives them quite the head start because you have 2-3 hours extra right in a day. So I've been trying that, but I've still been sleeping around the same time, which is midnight at least, and I've just been yawning all morning. So I'm still getting used to it. It's only noon, but it feels like end of the day. But right now I'm on site. This is our Kavanaugh duplexes that we're starting. I'm super excited. We're actually starting this week. We'll be seeing action here. But look at this. All that snow has been melting and it's just pooling water. We have our Stakeout guys coming soon. Well, I don't know how they'll be able to work in this. I did speak with the Stakeout company. They said if there's too much water and the guys can't get in there and the stakes won't stay, they will ask us to reschedule the stakeout, which would really hurt our schedule because without having those stakes in the ground, we cannot excavate because my guys won't know whether they have to remove soil or add soil, and that won't be a very auspicious start to this project. As you guys can see, I showed you guys in a previous video, we have some concrete waste at the back, which we'll have to find a way to dispose. Other than that, looks pretty awesome. We still have like, that one house started there that's another builder. They did their foundation a long time ago. I think when we came about 4 or 6 weeks ago, that foundation was already done, but they haven't moved any further. And here, only that one duplex at the end there beside our other lot has started. I'll take you guys there in a second to show you their foundation. Before we get any trades on site, I'm always coming on site just to make sure that the site is safe. There are no other previous damages or anything. So this is our lot, and that's the neighbor here. They already have their landscaping done. Basically, this is a property line. So when we start excavating, they'll take dirt out right beside their grass, and it becomes somewhat of a fall hazard as it's a deep excavation. It's about 8 feet, 9 feet deep. So my plan is to actually get fence put in here, but as you can see, it's so uneven right now. I'm unable to get my fence in yet. So I'm waiting till my excavators start. They make some sort of an even ground here for me to start to get my fence in, and then we'll leave it here until the end of the project. Another thing we do is I usually check the sidewalk. I do a very thorough walkthrough. I record a video. We just want to be sure there's no previous damage done to the sidewalk before we take possession and get our trades on our property to work, because these sidewalks are city properties and they'll make us pay tremendous amounts of money to replace these sidewalks if they are damaged when we hand over the site to the homeowners. So just a few points that we have to do before we get any trades on site and get the work going. Let me take you to that our last lot there and show you a little bit of what the neighboring builder's doing with their foundation. Let's see how far they've gotten. So here it is. So these are called forms. What this is for is basically they make walls out of these before we put concrete in it. So you see that's the foundation. So initially these walls are the ones that are standing and making those walls, and then you pour concrete in it and you let it sit for a few days, and then you remove those forms, and then you have a concrete wall standing by itself. And the black stuff is the waterproofing. It's called weeping tile. So this is our lot right here, If I had to start today on this lot, it would become pretty chaotic for the neighbor because they would have to get rid of all this dirt immediately. But lucky for them, we're not starting this one just yet. I'm still waiting to get my final designs from the developers, and still have to apply for permit for this one. But we'll be coming here pretty soon. Some of you guys are mentioning about why the houses are so close together here in Edmonton, or is that just in that one neighborhood that we live in, or is that everywhere? I can just show you from far away. All houses have about 8 feet between them. So they leave 4 feet from each house, so you have about 8 feet between the two houses. And I believe that the whole purpose of that is just to make more denser neighborhoods, not wasting too much space. And they're planning for the long-term future when we have a big influx of new population. We're not going to run out of land. Personally, if you're spending, you know, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, I would love to have some land. And I know a lot of you guys in the US get so much land. You get swimming pools, you get tennis courts, basketball courts, for the same price that we just barely get at home. I'm gonna head back to my office. It's only noon. Maybe grab a bite, eat some lunch, and maybe take a nap, because I've been yawning and just kind of been tired all morning. I woke up way too early, but it's a routine that we have to get used to, just like any other habit you're trying to build, like working out. Wish me all the best. I hope I can keep it going. Tonight we're meeting our interior designer. She's coming over to look at our final selections for these duplexes here. I'll show you guys what we have selected, what our thought process is, maybe ask her a few questions on how she picks colors, and maybe even share with you what our final decisions are. We're setting up our design center and getting ready for our interior designer Jeanette to come in. I'll show you what United is doing. So we're setting it up on our ottoman. So not the most professional design center look, but small business things, right? Yes. Exactly, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're just laying them out. I'm sure, you know, Jeanette's gonna arrange them in a different way that she feels like she can see it the best. But these are some vinyl plank options. We have 6 colors. These are the 2 carpet colors. Wow, this is smooth and comfy. Touch it. Yeah. Right? I like the colors. Yeah, and it feels nice. So we have Jeanette here finally, our interior designer. Hi. Nice to have you here. As you can see, she's fully prepared. Yeah. So Jeanette was actually referred to us by our good friend Sean. Sean's actually referred us to many people, including Alex and Melissa, now Jeanette. I think we're really developing a great team. And now we were picking our interior colors for our duplexes. As you guys have seen maybe in our previous videos, in our duplex, we were playing it so safe. All grays, whites, you know, keeping it really simple. But now Jeanette's here to open and expand our horizons when it comes to colors. So that's it. We got our color schemes picked out. Jeanette's gonna go back to her office, you know, finalize the color boards for us, send me the summary of all our selections, and then we can get our pricing in place, get the orders placed, so we don't face any delays. So this is the next day. I got a good night's sleep from the long day I had yesterday here on site. I haven't stepped out yet. It's super windy. I wanted to show you guys this. Got brand new hoodies made. Simple, but just with our logo on it. This is mainly to give to our friends, our family, and some of our tradesmen who have been a big support to DPAD Homes so far, you know, since we started. I just wanted to come back to site to see if there was any progress made with the Stakeout, as we have excavators scheduled for tomorrow to start. So I wanted to come by and take a final look. So let's go outside and take a look and see if the work got done. And look at that. The guys have been out here, and you can see the stakes in the ground, which is a great sign. That means we're ready for excavators to come in here and start digging. It's gonna be super exciting. The water's pooling pretty good. Hopefully when they start excavating, they don't have to, the water is not in their way at all. It's not deep, it's maybe about 6 inches down. I don't know if you guys can see, it's not too deep, but it's just quite a bit of it. And that the downhill slope at the back probably didn't help, because all the snow melted and became like a little pond here. So RFG cut means they have to excavate, they have to dig here. Cut means dig, otherwise it would say fill if they needed to add soil. It says 1.15 meters to bottom footing, so they have to cut about 1.15 meters to get to the bottom of the foundation, which is about 4 to 5 feet. So they'll start digging down here and go about 4 feet deep at this particular point, and just like that they marked pretty much the entire outside corner of the house. Like all the corners and the boundaries of the house are marked with the points accordingly. Right where I'm standing, in just a few months time there's going to be a home, and you guys will be part of this journey this time. So we'll end this episode here. We'll come back again, and this week and see what progress gets done. So we have the excavators lined up, then we have our foundation crew lined up for next week. So hopefully by the next episode, you guys will see some concrete on our property here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below with some feedback if you saw a thing or two that I can improve on, or if I missed something that you want me to cover next time. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more regular content. This is just the beginning. Thank you.